breakfast I felt like something sweet and savoury, so I decided to make a little platter, and I started off by cutting up some cucumber and also some watermelon, and I also had some mango on hand, so I decided to use one mango as well. Mangoes are in season in Australia right now, so they're so good. What I like to do is just cut off 2 halves, leaving the seed in the middle, and then I just cut these squares in them and flip them out. For the dip, I'm using some cashew cheese from the brand Peace, Love and Vegetables, and I'm going to dip them with some falafel and lentil chips and the cucumber. For lunch I felt like some dry pasta, so that's what I'm making, and I'm starting off using some olive oil and some sliced garlic, and I'm just sauteing that until the garlic is fragrant and golden, and then adding in 1 tomato. Once that turned soft, I added in 1 can of cannellini beans, which I rinsed and drained. And then I added in some white wine and just let that reduce until the white wine has almost evaporated. Also seasoned with some pink Himalayan salt and freshly cracked black pepper. I also had a pot of angel hair pasta cooking on the side, which was ready, so I just added that into the mixture. I'm just giving it a good mix to combine everything, then I add in my baby spinach and I just mix that all together until the spinach has wilted. Then I just plate everything up, and I used about half of it and I saved the rest for my boyfriend's work lunch. This is a great alternative to the regular spaghetti with olive oil and garlic, and the white wine gives this so much flavour. And I'm just adding some more seasoning and some chili powder because I didn't have chili flakes. I used cannellini beans, but you can use any kind of white beans or even chickpeas, and it will turn out really nicely as well. And then I got hungry again later, so I decided to make a little bowl of ancient grain flakes, chocolate bikinis, strawberries and almond milk, and this was so good. I've been eating this for like 4 days straight. So for dinner I decided to make some burgers and chips, so I started off by cutting up some sweet potato, and I just seasoned that with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, freshly cracked black pepper and some pink Himalayan salt, as well as some sweet paprika powder. And I just give it a good mix and pop that into my air fryer while I start on the burgers. So I'm using some whole meal buns here, and I just pop them into my pan to toast them, and you don't even need any oil for this. In the meantime, I'm prepping the other burger ingredients, and since I'm going for the Big Mac flavour, I'm cutting up some onion finely. So now that the buns are toasted, I'm going to start on cooking the portobello mushrooms, and that's what I'm using for the burger meat, and I cook that in a little bit of olive oil with a little bit of salt. I'm also cutting up some gherkin and tomato as some of the filling, and I'm just going to flip my mushrooms around to cook them on the other side as well. On the buns, I'm using some cashew cheese, mustard, vegan mayo and some tomato sauce, and I just mix that all in. To make these burgers you don't really need the cashew cheese, but I had some on hand, so I just decided to put some in, and you can also use another kind of vegan cheese that you have. So now I'm just adding on my tomato slices, gherkin and onion, and these are all essential in a vegan Big Mac, especially the gherkin and onion. And for the meat part of this burger, I decided to use the portobello mushrooms because they give the burger a meaty texture. They're so amazing and are quick to cook instead of making a vegan patty. I'm also adding on some leafy greens because I just love greens so much. And this is just a pre-washed salad mix, so really convenient. Also adding on some toasted sunflower seeds to add a little toastiness. And serving it with a side of sweet potato chips. And I'm having 1 burger and my boyfriend is having 2. They were so good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys!